we have a report, okay? It's disturbing. Black women suffered the most job loss in April. Put it up full mass. We gave the warning signs. We waved the red flag, said pay attention. Black women faced most of the job loss in April, likely thanks to Trump's slashes to what? Diversity, equity, and inclusion, hiring practices, initiatives, etc. U.S. employers added 177,000 jobs last month. That's according to the U.S. Labor Department. So we've added 177,000 jobs to the marketplace. But Black women have suffered the most job loss in the month of April. The math ain't mathing. But when you calculate the policy dynamics, then the math makes racist sense. So Black women suffered the most job loss in April, according to the report. However, more Black women lost their jobs than anyone else, according to April's jobs report, despite the U.S. unemployment rate remaining at 4.2%. They use a U3 rating system for that number. Black women accounted for a total of 106,000 jobs lost. Employment for Black women dipped from 10.325 million in March to 10.219 in April. Meanwhile, their unemployment rate climbed from 5.1% to 6.1%, very short amount of time, accounting for the most significant month-to-month increase among all demographics. That's according to the data. Black women have lost 304,000 jobs since the beginning of this year. When it came to other demographics, the unemployment rate mostly remained unchanged, including that of white women, which was 3.3%, and Hispanic women, 4.6%. Next to Black Americans, Hispanic Americans had the second highest unemployment rate in April at 5.8%. Asian Americans had the lowest at 3.0%. Unemployment rate for white Americans in April was 3.8%. So the report arrives after 4 months, only 4 months, of the Trump administration taking away systematically and aggressively, with speed, not precision, taking away anything and any job function that remotely connected back to diversity, equity, or inclusion principles, or hiring initiatives. Black Enterprise reports that federal government employment also dropped by 9,000 in April and is down 26,000 since January. Now, why is that part important to these numbers? Well, the federal government is the largest employer of Black people. Vast majority of them Black women. You have local governments, schools, higher education, et cetera, et cetera. This compounds. Doesn't take time. It just takes policy, another policy, and another policy, and then the aggressive enforcement of said policy. And you're here only 4 months in. This is their plan. It is a destabilization dynamic. William Michael Cunningham, an economist, stated, quote, "The unusual nature of this increase in Black women's unemployment is a testament to and a direct result of the anti-DEI and anti-Black focus of the new administration's policies. This is demonstrably damaging to the Black community, something we have not seen before." Now, I'm talking specifically to Black Republicans, Black Trump supporters. You all have come to this program, debated me about the economic prowess of Donald Trump, how Black people will have a better opportunity when there's a business mind at the presidency. You have championed his causes. You have become apologists for his insanity, but you always said it is for Black progress. Every single one of you, in particular, the Black family. But you all haven't said a damn word since these numbers started coming out. What is the greatest contribution to divorce? Lack of finances, unable to pay the bills. So the catalyst is right in front of you, but you all won't say a word that Trump's policies are disrupting your precious formal family structure that you all so boldly proclaimed was the thing that this was all about. You guys are cowards. You won't stand up for Black women. You won't stand up for your mama, your daughters. Thoughts?
Well, yeah, I mean, the Black conservatives, or more importantly, Black Trump supporters, because definitely Black conservatives who don't support Donald Trump and what he does, but Black Trump supporters, it's just about the status. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a victim. I'm not like the rest of these Black people who are always complaining and whining that I don't get a fair shake. No, I'm better than that. Like, and these are the same type of people who will openly criticize Black women. I mean, I know Black Trump supporters who do that. Be like, why are you always dating Black women? Why don't you date a white woman? Like, they'll say that to different types of people. Like, Black women only want this. Like, well, how would you know? Because you don't date Black women, and Black women don't even like you anyway. So a lot of it's just, a lot of these people, they don't grow up. I'm half Black, half white, but I grew up in an all Black world. So, a lot of these people, like they're the ones who went to the all white schools and all white neighborhoods, and they don't feel comfortable around their own people. So that's a lot of where that comes from. It's just a sense of discomfort, and knowingly, and status, a lot of that social status, a lot of that subconscious. You see somebody in a neighborhood, they shouldn't be here, or they should be here. You shouldn't be working here. Are you the help? They just want to be close to that. But I mean, look what we just did to Kamala Harris was one of the most qualified people to ever run for president, especially compared to Donald Trump. And America was like, nah, we can't do that. We got to try this fool again. No, Black women are the most disrespected people in the country by far and away. And there's really no debate with that. So this isn't surprising, especially as you pointed out with all the anti-DEI motions. You have a Black pilot on the plane, Charlie Kirk. He's scared for his safety. They must not be qualified.
Yeah, it's quite insane that these guys are able to say this out loud now. They've always held the sentiment. But this is the part of the now that's actually good. Forever, we will know them through this era of exposure.